Today, we are going to read a nonfiction passage about possums. As we read this, we want to really think about the details that are in this passage, in this story. And possum is a marsupial that is found in the United States as well as Australia. A marsupial is a mammal that is born before it is completely developed. That means before it's all the way ready to survive, and must spend time in its mother's pouch before it can survive the outside world. So it has to stay in there and finish growing. The possum has a bad reputation because many people find them eating their garbage, but possums are actually helpful. Okay, so it said that they have a bad reputation, meaning people don't really like them, but because they eat their garbage, but possums are actually helpful. They eat many things that you might not like having around, like cockroaches, like bugs, like insects. Possums are about half the size of a large cat and like to live in forest or near farmland. That's why we see them in Indiana, right? They spend most of their time on the ground, but will go up into the tree to sleep or protect themselves from predators. Baby possums can hang from the tree branches by their tails, but they do not spend much time this way. You may not see possums very often either. The reason is because they are nocturnal, which means they are active at night and sleep during the daytime. And let's go back to a couple of those tricky words. Marsupial. They said a marsupial is a mammal, that means an animal, that is born before it's completely developed and must spend time in its mother's pouch, like a kangaroo or a possum. Those are marsupials. And let's go down here to the word nocturnal. Nocturnal means they are active at night and sleep during the day, like bats. All right, number one, what is an possum? What is a possum? Let's go back up here to the top, and they told us what a possum was. So we're going to copy this sentence right here. A possum is a marsupial that is found in the United States as well as Australia. So you could write a possum is a marsupial that's in the United States and Australia. It's an animal, isn't it? Let's go ahead and go to number 2, and then you can spend some more time writing your answer. Number 2, why don't people see possums very often? Why don't we see them? Let's look back in the story. Oh, right here, you may not see possums very often either. The reason is because they are nocturnal, which means they are active at night and sleep during the day. So the reason is that they are nocturnal. So we are going to write that they are nocturnal. That's why we don't usually see them during the day. Okay. All right, good job. Why don't you try and go back and read through this story one more time and then finish writing those answers. Good work today.